Hello, beautiful soul. Hello, twin flame. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Today I have a little disclaimer. I am a little bit under the weather, so I have sort of my voice is different. So if you're a regular viewer, you can probably tell. If you're new here, I apologize. There might be some squeaks and creaks here and there, but I'm feeling well enough to be here for you today. So thank you for bearing with me. Hello, twin flames. Welcome to another twin flame reading, twin flame tarot reading, twin flame love reading. And as is always the case with your twin flame readings, twin flame love messages, channeled love messages from your person, from your twin flame, messages from their higher self. This is a timeless reading. You are here when you're meant to be here. Means there is a message for you. This is a fated connection. So welcome again. I'm glad you have found your way here. Before we get into your reading, I just want to mention that all the decks that come in today are listed below in the description. You will also find all the playlists, all zodiac signs, all signs, love tarot readings, and of course, your twin flame readings are attached to today's reading, and they're all accessible below as well as more. So feel free to explore the playlists if you are inspired to do so. Remember, this is a general reading, a general tarot reading, a general twin flame reading. So take what resonates for you and let the rest go. And I would like to take this time before we begin to invite you to like today's video, to hit that like button. I always feel funny saying that. And subscribe. Why does that look crooked to me? Subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. This really helps keep the channel moving. So thank you so much. And it goes without saying, thank you for joining me today. I love you very much and I appreciate it. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what the current energies are in your twin flame connection. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's the Hierophant in reverse. Interesting. Okay. Well, it's a major arcana. We know that. And it's also divine masculine energy. This is also Taurus energy. Somebody here is fighting against, something that they have, a life, I want to say, that your person has been in. A lot of times, this is connected to, commitments. It can also be marriage, but it can be around families as well. Long-term commitments. And somebody here is, expectations, I want to say, conformity. Somebody here is kind of going against that. So let's see what's going on with your twin flame, because that energy is coming through, but it could also be you. In the partnership placement is another major arcana. Temperance is here. This is Archangel Michael here for guidance and protection and strength, wanting to get everybody on the right path. I really like this. Archangel Michael is a regular at the Tarot Closet, as are all the angels, but in particular, I have a really special connection. And Archangel Michael is here to get you and your twin flame on the path for everybody's highest good, your highest good, your twin flames, and all those around you. Somebody here is fighting against something in their life. It's a lonely feeling, I will tell you that. Oh, this is interesting because it was kind of like this and it flipped over in my hand. It's the Nine of Cups in reverse. Interesting. And the Five of Wands in reverse. So somebody's, your twin flame, I think this might be your twin flame. This could also be you, but it's pretty strong. They're trying to change their life and get on the path that they want to be on. There's some realizations going on here. It's really strong. It's really strong judgment energy today. The Nine of Pentacles. Oh, that's not yours, but this is yours. Interesting. Eight of Cups. The Strength card. That's not surprising either. Seven of Wands in reverse. The way your reading is coming down, the Eight of Wands. So it looks like they might be trying to reach out to you. Interesting. But they're also, this is an energy of a twin flame who I feel like, is looking for something, trying to make some changes in their life. is having some realizations about where they are. You can see that they're fighting against the life that they're in. It's an overabundance, of divine masculine energy. So all the strength is being harnessed here in the Strength card. There's the infinity symbol. And of course, that is twin flame energy. That's also about balance, and that's balancing the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies to come from a place of, well, balance. And we're seeing here with Temperance as well that somebody here is trying to make some changes in their life. The Nine of Cups in reverse today, and really interesting, it's Jupiter and Pisces energy. This is an energy of somebody feeling like they're not living, I want to say, an authentic life, the life that they want to be living, leading. The Five of Wands in reverse, this is Saturn and Leo energy. And it's nice, I like that it's here because it's telling us that they're trying to solve some issues here. This is quite literally, this is strong with your twin flames energy, I want to say. Of course, you know, it can be vice versa for you. And a lot of times I pick up, as you know, on the alignment and energies. But it's really strong for me that your person here is trying to just be honest about where they're at and what they need to do and what they want to do in their life. This is where their energy is the strongest. They're everywhere in your reading, but it's the strongest here. And it's the Five of Wands in reverse. So they're trying to solve some problems. They're trying to restore this balance, I feel like, within themselves. It could be somebody here is walking away from a connection that they are in. Look at this, connecting directly with the Strength card. And I have a feeling it might be a connection that, yeah, it's coming through quite strong because I'm also feeling, well, I'm feeling judgment here. It's pretty intense, and justice as well. I think somebody might be in a karmic situation that is unhealthy. Okay, we'll leave it at that. The Five of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Strength card, Venus and Aquarius energy, the Eight of Cups, Saturn and Pisces energy. So there's a couple of things going on here because we also know that your twin flame, well, I'm seeing it here and I'm feeling it here that your twin flame either ghosted you or kind of just withdrew from the connection. I feel like it was more of just a suddenly they were gone type of energy. Like what happened? Triggering, of course. So that is here. It's clear. But there's also an energy here for me that somebody's trying to get away from something negative, possibly toxic in their life that they're realizing now. Because you can also see that here with the Five of Swords in reverse. And by the way, the obstacles that they're moving, the challenges, you know, it's right here with the Eight of Cups. And this is in the upright. And this is an energy of somebody who's trying to move on from something, literally trying to get the strength to move on here. Manifest a life, I want to say a dream life. Twin flame. The Five of Swords here is right coming with major arcana, the Death card. Of course, this is Scorpio energy. And it's also the Rebirth card. And look, here's the infinity symbol. So this is more of that energy of, it's deep transformational energy. It's rebirth, quite literally. It's big changes, endings, and an energy of moving on. So I'm wondering if this might be you as well, because it is connecting with the partnership placement, which is where you and your twin flame are the strongest here. But I am also feeling this with your twin flame. It's really clear that they're in the process of making some really big changes in their life. Is this only via, I want to say, mental clarity? No, I think the clarity is coming through. I'm really feeling Archangel Gabriel judgment coming through here today. So I do think that there's a lot of clarity that's happening, but it's going beyond that. They're trying to wiggle away and start over. And you can see it here. This is the major changes here, really big changes, endings, moving on, rebirth, transforming things. So yeah. And what are they wanting here? Well, you can see it's connecting as they fight against, I want to say, some expectations in their life that maybe this is somebody, because I am just being shown the Emperor, and somebody who's kind of in charge of a lot of people or things, you know, that yeah, has been in a particular situation for a really long time. So there's some looking at it that's going on and realizing that it's not where they want to be, because this is fighting against it. And this is commitments. You know, these are major commitments, and it can be a legal commitment. We're going to leave it at that, okay? And that is, yeah. And as you see here coming catty corner and also right in your partnership placement is the Nine of Pentacles. It's Virgo and Mercury energy, so we know that it's on their mind. And this is an energy, too, of, you know, abundance and love coming in. It's 9 pentacles. It's shy of 1 pentacle here, so we're missing out. We're missing a pentacle here. And what I'm feeling is, yeah, it's part of the change. I mean, look at this energy, this balancing of energies. I mean, it's so strong here. In order to make these changes, wanting something different, wanting what feels to me is a long-term energy. Well, it's coming into you, twin flame. Is that something that is going to be happening here? Is it feasible? Is this a daydream energy? So here's justice. It did come through. It was just sitting here waiting to be seen, but it's in reverse. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, there's something going on in a connection that somebody's in, and it might even be legal issues, you know? It's justice in reverse. It's the master number, new beginnings oftentimes. But whatever's going on in their life still needs to be... This is somebody who's in some karmic lessons, okay? It's really clear. It's not feeling like this is going to be a union, okay? But it does feel very much like your twin flame is in a connection that they are trying to, I don't want to say get out of, but I mean, it's pretty clear. And that can really mean anything, you know? It does feel like it's a karmic situation here for me, and it feels a lot like it's a legal connection. But it can also be family of origin or somebody who's tied to their work and whatnot, you know? And justice in reverse, it's still some dishonesty, I want to say, coming through. But what's really strong that's coming through here for me today is an unfairness. And I do feel like it's somebody here who your twin flame is feeling as they're waking up and wanting to make these huge changes. There is this element of feeling like it's unfair because the Nine of Cups, that's what I wanted to say. It's in reverse, you know, so it's like it, well, obviously we know that you have not come together and an union here, you know. It's the biggest wish energy. It's a wish fulfillment energy. And what I feel like is coming through here is a message in regard to that. You may have already received a message. It might be that it's still coming. The King of Swords is here, and we're going to, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of messages coming through. So I kind of just need to slow down here. The King of Swords is Gemini and Mercury energy, of course. And Gemini is all about communication. And Mercury is the ruling planet for Gemini. It's the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. The Eight of Wands, you know, Mercury and Sagittarius energy, more Mercury energy. And oftentimes Mercury energy is connected for me with reading and writing, you know, with messages. So it can be, it's probably not the case that it's a handwritten message, but perhaps email, social media, SMS, that sort of thing. There's, yeah, I feel like they're feeling really, yeah, like they're not living the life that they want to be living here. And what are they wanting to reach out to? What are they wanting to reach out for? It's interesting because I don't feel like this is an energy of being able to come together. We're keeping justice here. 5 of Cups. Okay. Yeah, look where it is. It's right here with the 8 of Cups where your person's energy is the strongest. So they're trying to leave a situation. Really, this is very strong. The major arcanas here today are the Hierophant in reverse, the Death and Rebirth card, the Strength card, and Justice in reverse. I mean, this is just really clear for me that, yeah, there might literally be some legal stuff going on around this. They're trying to work it out. And the other thing is they're feeling really drawn I feel, to wanting to contact you. I'm wondering if they're going to be able to, or if this is just kind of a dreamy energy that I'm feeling. The Five of Cups, Mars and Scorpio energy. So there is a lot of regret for ghosting you, because that's also coming through, for not talking to you, because a lot of the things that I feel your twin flame was triggered by, they're realizing it's kind of getting mirrored back to them now. They're seeing what it was, you know. You're here, you have the benefit of knowing, right? I don't think, well, generally runners, when they're triggered, don't really get it. It takes a long time, you know, for them to work it out. But I'm being shown a mirror, and I just feel that they're beginning to have some realizations here, and there's some regret that is setting in, because they're also, and maybe it's a little bit of selfish energy, a little hangman in reverse energy of feeling like, realizing the mess that they're in, or the situation that they're in, and that it's not what they thought, and that it's going to be harder than what they thought to get out of it. They're really in contemplation mode here. They've been thinking for a really long time about what they want to say to you, but something is going down here. As they work out, I don't want to say obstacles in the way of other people, you know, out of respect, but it's some obstacles and some challenges to get them to work, to get to the new life that they want. They're just trying to work some things out in their life. The Seven of Wands is in reverse. So there is an energy of, I want to say, it's not as, and what can I say? It's kind of getting frustrated, you know, and feeling like they can't really move the way that they want to move. And I mean that in a sense, literally, like physically, but also away from things, but also just in their life. And I also feel like they're having trouble writing a message or communicating with you. They're really wanting to communicate with you. It's strong. And it's coming through really strong in the Five of Cups today, that they have a lot of regret for leaving you feeling like just left behind. What is coming back here? It's the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So they weren't there. I feel like for some of you, what I'm hearing is that you may have said or had some moments that were really shared some things that you're questioning whether you should have shared them here. You should have. That's coming through. So yeah. And they're sorry that they weren't there for you. What is that about? Interesting. It's the Three of Pentacles. It's Mars and Capricorn energy, and it's in reverse. And the thing is this is a lot of messages coming through here too, because it's also in your twin flame's life. So there's just not, they're in a situation that, they're in some karmic lessons. They're with a karmic, is what I want to say to you, that it does feel, I wouldn't say that it's intense and that I feel fights or anything coming on, but there's no communication. And also coming by you, Three of Pentacles is a collaborative energy. It's a teamwork energy. You know, it's kind of like figuring things out. And they didn't do that, and they regret that. They just, they got triggered. It's what happens. But they're having some realizations, and that apology is coming through. So I really like that. This is how, look. So they weren't honest. The Queen of Swords is coming in reverse. And here's the apology, the Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, look at this. This is just how it's, wanting to come through today. And we're gonna talk about all of this. So there it is. There's some dishonesty here also in the way of you. And I'm wondering too, in their life, I don't think you were getting the full story as well. Whatever the case is, you know, we see it in Justice. We see it in the Queen of Swords in reverse. This is Libra ruled by Venus. And we see in the Ten of Swords in reverse that there's a really big apology coming here. Or they're apologizing here now. Is this going to be in real time in a message? They're trying to send a message. That's what I wanted to say to you. And this is really asking for forgiveness in the Ten of Swords. It's the Sun in Gemini. The Sun is in reverse there. And Gemini is about the communication. Look at this. So it's like delayed. You've been waiting for, I think for some of you, a really long time just to get any signs of something to validate how you've been feeling. So that's been validated here now. That was not you imagining it. They're validating that. They're apologizing. I hope you get this message because they're trying to get it through, but it's really hard. I see that here with the King of Swords and the Eight of Wands, but I also see in the Seven of Wands in reverse, it's, yeah, they're really working on, they're really trying to change their life here. You changed them. I'm hearing them say, I'm hearing an energy of you changed me for the better. It's okay. I have to do this. So a lot of things that you mirrored back to them that they weren't seeing also, even when they ran, they're realizing, oh, this okay. Because they're just seeing things here now. And it's a working out energy, but they're trying to change things, but I feel like there's still quite a strong hold going on in their life. The Venus and the Aquarius energy is really interesting because the Five of Swords in the upright also with the Hierophant is also just telling me about the separation here, you know? And we already know that. It's just not really surprising, is it? But I want to tell you too, and I'm just hearing it now as I'm being led in your reading, they're not just sorry, but they want you to know that they really meant everything and they are still really, they haven't stopped thinking about you. They haven't stopped thinking about you. Sometimes it's really overwhelming for them. Interesting. There's some there's some devil energy and Three of Cups in reverse energy. If maybe somebody who's partaking in a little bit of something, this is what they're thinking about. Look, it's that Nine of Cups. And by the way, the Six of Wands in reverse. This is Jupiter and Leo energy. And it's here, look, it's telling us that they're having a hard time leaving a situation, changing a situation, and they're also having a hard time expressing what they want to express to you. There's some ego here. I keep being shown the Emperor, but it's also because they're in a life that they just really, as much as they know it's not where they want to be, for some reason, they're really tied to it, and they're not able to leave. Yeah, you can see that they're working on it, but there's kind of like this, you know, day-to-day energy of seeing things different every day. It's the Minor Arcana energy and the Nine of Cups in reverse, and then there's the Ten of Cups. So that is a real dreamy energy for me, especially with the Pisces energy, Mars and Pisces energy. It's the head in the clouds energy, you know? And this is it's an energy of coming together, building a life, building, for some of you, you know, it can be a building family energy, building a life energy, bringing in life, blending families, introducing families. There's a lot of dreamy energy about where things can go. Do I feel like somebody is here in a blissful energy right now? I don't. Not at all. It's connecting for me here. Okay, yeah, look at that. It's back to, but this is exactly the energy. So I want to tell you. So what they're showing online or to the world is really different than what's going on. So they want you to know that. The pictures that they're posting and the stuff that you're hearing, it's because it's just for show. My gosh. Yeah, that, I don't know. That doesn't really always come through. And it's coming here with the Tower in reverse. So this is the fear of change. There's this somebody who's really oppressed, repressed. What can I say? It's another major arcana. It's Mars energy. And Mars is the planet of action, passion, drive, conflicting energy. You know, there's a completion energy that's oftentimes there because it's a beginning and an ending energy. It's coming in here with this. Look at this. So what you're seeing, and there's something here we need to look at down there, what you're seeing and what they're really living is not the case. So if they're reiterating to you, if you're seeing like the happy family or the happy posts, that it's just kind of for show. I mean, look at this energy here. This is the fear of the change. This is the, you know, there's a certain amount of security in their life and they're just afraid to do it, but this is what they want. And you can see it here, look. And it's all around this energy, the Ten of Cups energy. I think for a lot of you, they're depicting that it's what you're seeing, you know? It's this, yeah, look at here. It's right in between Hierophant in reverse and the death, rebirth energy. I mean, this is the thing. It's the 4 areas of support and stability. That 13 comes to a 4, and that's the 4, that's mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual, and it's building up those supports around the foundation, you know. So let's say a life, family, or somebody's whole life, their work, whatever. It's a total dismantling of that, and it's a renewal of that. They're trying to build a new foundation, and that can be literal in the sense of homes and places of living, jobs, but just also in their life, the foundation and building it all up, where they're at and what they want. And they're having a hard time changing it, and there might even, again, be some legal issues going on. This Tower, and wow, yeah, look at that. Whoa. The 7 of Cups. Yeah, this is just not surprising. It's a really stuck energy. Twin flames. It's Venus and Scorpio energy. And this is just literally stuck in where they are. Look, there's a ladder trying to climb out here. There's a snake here. It's energetic movement. There's a bat. They're all overturned. Snake is coming out of this one. So that's also, look, what's interesting here. I mean, look at of course, the emotional energy. It's the 7 of Cups. It is the water energy. It's around love and around all the emotional energy. And 7, of course, is assessing, you know, it's assessing the situation. And there is an energy of controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't here. And this is Venus, you know, it's wanting love. It's the planet of love. Emotional here. They're just stuck. And look what the 7th cup is. You know, it's a different color. The snake is underneath it. And what are the rest of the cups? There's 6. Those are the 6 cups here. So yeah, they're extremely nostalgic. They're thinking about when and if they'll see and talk to you again. They're trying to find a way, again, also in that energy of the Strength card, that Leo energy and the source, to come and communicate with you. But I think they've been trying to do that for a long time. So there is a message I just got. There is music that you're communicating through music. So I'm going to be bringing in some channeled song messages. And of course, we will bring in some channeled love messages, because a lot of this communication is not necessarily taking place or going to take place in the 3D. You know, it's going to be in dreams and, you know, synchronicities and numbers, you know, animals. Music is really strong here is what I keep hearing. So, but that's the 6 of Cups coming in here with the 7, because they're really thinking a lot about you and when and if they're going to see you again. And that soul connection that's coming through there, the twin flame energy, of course. Soulmate energy as well. But that 7th cup is just keeping them here. Okay, and what else is coming through? The Ace of Pentacles. So there's that Pentacle. And by the way, the 6 of Pentacles. So we were talking about the 9 of Pentacles. Where's that 10th Pentacle? Here it is. They're holding on to it. They haven't let go of the hope. Look, and they're digging it up here with the 6 of Cups that came through of them being stuck here. They're holding on to that hope that they will be able to change things. And really change things and have what they want. And it's more apologetic energy here with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, by the way, because this is not giving in a reciprocal way when you were sharing particular things. And there's something here too they might have lied about how they felt. They're sorry. It's real clear. The Queen of Swords, even the Justice, the 10 of Swords, apologizing here for that, for lying. And maybe making you feel like they don't feel the way that they feel. What was that for you? But the 6 of Pentacles is a lack of giving energy. You know, it's breadcrumbing. I don't love that term, but that's what it is. And it's you giving, and then you're just not getting a response back, or you weren't getting anything back. And then it was just they were just kind of gone. So they're sorry for that. And they're trying to write it in a message, you know. Whether they're going to succeed or not, it's come through really strong for you to pay attention to your signs, to music. So they are trying to communicate with you through music. And again, this Ace of Pentacles energy in my camera is about to turn off. So just a minute, I'm going to turn it off because it always does it without me and it drives me crazy. Hello. Okay. So the Ace of Pentacles, yeah, that's that pentacle here. That's where it is. They're still holding on to that. That's the thing. They're still holding on to that. It's connected here with the death and rebirth of what they want. I mean, the 9 of Pentacles is almost reaching up into this message, you know, this communication, Mercury and Sagittarius energy. And It's like they dug it up. You know what I mean? Look, the roots are all still there. It's all still intact. Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus energy. So this is not, obviously it's not over. It's your twin flame connection. It's not a union energy. We know that already. It's really lots of messages from your twin flame and just kind of a peek into what's going on in their life and just letting you know that you weren't imagining it. It's how they feel. It's true. They're sorry. There's a lot of apologetic energy here. They're trying to change something. It's extremely slow moving. You know, it's really slow moving, especially with that Hierophant in reverse. But they're holding on to this. It's like a hope, you know. That's the Pentacle here when they sort out, for some, quite literally legal issues. But when they get the strength, when things are sorted out here, that's where they're wanting to put that Pentacle, this whole new start here with the Death and Rebirth energy. Okay, I want to bring in another deck, and I'm just thinking, where the heck did it go? Okay, yeah, so it's shuffled, but I want to do some more kind of real-time energy and see what else is coming through. And then I want to get into some channeled love messages and song messages because they have a lot to say to you through other means than just 3D. You know, when you're thinking of your twin flame, you know that they're thinking of you too. When they're thinking of you, you're thinking of them. So oftentimes that is coming through with when you're seeing something that someone who looks like them. You know, when you're noticing somebody, a lot of you, that's been happening a lot. And having dreams, what they're trying to say through dreams. Also your spirit guides, angels and ancestors, music, connections, things that are just popping up for you that you're like, what was, okay. You know, pay attention to that because they are trying to speak to you through that. And yeah, thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. And by the way, we don't have an overall energy. Maybe it comes, maybe it doesn't, and it's okay. Look, it's the Hierophant again in reverse. My gosh, it's really, really very, very clear. It's more of the divine masculine energy. So for a lot of you, you're dealing with a divine masculine. It's not going to be for everyone, but I feel that it's probably a majority of you. And that is how the reading is coming through today. So it's a validation. They're really trying to break free from something here. You know, they're having some issues with it. It's been really, it's the first card that came down and it's been your entire reading. It's a validation of that. I want to show you the card. It's the lanterns kind of going up, sitting here on this rock. You know, it's not in the upright though. It's in reverse here. Okay, so this is also coming through. So they're trying to do it as fast as they can. Look, it's the Muse of Inspiration. This is the King of Sagittarius who wants what they want. Look, it's twin flame energy here. Look at the wings are even, the angel wings are even on fire. Whoa. Yeah, there's some people around here. Look, there's some people waiting here. They're kind of coming out, heading over toward the moon. So obviously around a lot of the emotions, they're trying to do it as fast as they can. And it's not that fast though. Okay, these are both coming through. Look, so it's the Two of Emotions and the Three of Inspiration. That's the Three of Wands. So this is your separation. Yeah, and it's the Three of Wands in reverse. This is the Sun in Aries, and it's the fact that it's not moving as fast as you want it to. It's delays, you know, and it's the wand energy. It's quite fast. It's the opposite here, and divine timing. It's not time right now. You're still in separation. It's just really, really clear. So this is really just a validation of that. And the Three of Wands, you know, in reverse is the Sun in Aries energy. And that's putting the Sun in reverse here again. And that's an energy of delays, you know, of just eventually the outcome will be achieved, but it's delayed. Look where it is. It's coming here right with the Ten of Cups. Okay. So I'm picking up the deck and look what's below. It's the Six of Emotions. So it's the Six of Cups it is here. It's the Sun in Scorpio energy, and it's dreaming both of the past and where things are now in the future. It's a really nostalgic energy, of course. Look, we saw it already coming through. It's traveling back in time here. Some of you may have known your twin flame since childhood. It won't be for everyone because, of course, this is also twin flame energy. It's the soul connection, soulmate energy. For some of you, it's past life energy, but it's all here, you know, and there's a visiting of that, of maybe when you first met. For some of you, that is what I'm hearing. But also this energy of when will I see, when will I see and or talk to my twin flame again. So yeah, this is not surprising at all. It's not surprising at all. This is really the energy here. There's the Two of Wands again in reverse. No, it's the Two of Inspiration, excuse me. That's the 3, yeah. So this is what you've been waiting for, is the Two of Wands in the upright. You know, Mars and Aries energy, the action for them to kind of move forward. Whether it's in the message, but I think a lot more, but in particular in a message. And it's still in reverse here. So it's still telling us that even with the best of intentions and what they're doing, they just can't now. They just can't now. Okay. This is interesting how your reading is wanting to come in. I'm going to look at this. We're going to talk about it. And then I want to channel some more. And then we're going to move on to channeled love messages. So it's the Page of Inspiration. This is the Page of Wands. And it really is just a struggle we already see here with what's going on in their life. There's still a lot of hope here, you know, in this cloud connecting us to the divine. There's some indecision in that. Some energy of making decisions that aren't really super great. You know, look, they're stretching here. They have their 2 black kitties, which is interesting because, you know, in ancient times, they're seen as guardian angels. Spiritual protectors, excuse me, they can foretell the future. Yeah, really strong psychic skills. And, you know, kitties too, their purr vibrations are actually medically therapeutic. You know, they have 8 chakras. Look at that. Interesting. This is all about what's going on and decisions that are, I kind of just feel like it's their daily life though, you know? Okay, we saw it, it came, it went, and I want to see if there's anything any last minute messages that want to come through. Temperance. In reverse, we saw it in the upright. Interesting. And these are also yours. And then that's it. Let's see what's going on here. So it's the Knight of Inspiration. It's the Knight of Wands. This is a really impulsive energy. It's kind of interesting because I feel like it's a message about their impulsive energy of having left. Because look, it's a firework and it just kind of boom, comes out of nowhere and triggers this horse to run. Yeah, that's the message that's coming through here today. They were impulsive in how they handled things. And again, it's connecting more with the apology for that. So I'm putting it here with the 2 of Cups in reverse. By the way, that's Venus and Cancer energy. And Temperance has come back and now it's in reverse. So it's telling us that it is spinning. You know, it's an energy of things are just really out of your control. And I don't want to say it's out of their control, but there's they're doing whatever they can. That energy does come through. You know, it's sort of like a disruptive energy. So, yeah. So trying to get everybody on that path, everyone, for everybody's highest good. So you, your twin flame, everyone connected to you, everyone connected to your twin flame. It's just not happening yet. It's not time yet. You know, it's Temperance again, coming here in reverse. And that's Jupiter energy. And Jupiter, by the way, of course, is the ruling planet for Sagittarius, which is this energy. But that's also the Pisces energy. And Jupiter is the planet of prosperity and expansion, growth and hope, optimism, luck. There's also some influential energy there. So there's just too many things that are making it not happen now. It really is just a validation of what we already know. And there is the Judgment, and there's Emperor, which we both felt. Well, I felt. Sorry, I was seeing them come in. And here they are. So yeah, they made their way in right here with Temperance in reverse. My gosh. So look at this. With the Emperor, they're in charge of something here. So this is a divine masculine energy today. It's really strong. But remember, there's a super strong imbalance here as well. So perhaps for some of you, this is your divine feminine, and they're just completely not in balance, which we also know that is the case. So it's not just about that. And of course, it's not about gender, but this can be an older man. For some of you that will resonate, but it's somebody who is in charge of a lot, and they've been trying to hide how they feel for a long time. They've literally been in denial. Look at that wake up energy. It's a spinner for me because I kept being shown it in upright, and now it's coming in reverse. So it's my guide's way of telling me, yeah, it's spinning. You know, they're still afraid of change here. Look at this. You know, they are used to kind of doing things a particular way, I want to say, sort of liking things their way. I mean, it's the Emperor, you know, and of course, this is Aries energy and Mars energy, and kind of making things happen. So it's a little bit frustrating because I feel like they can't really have the change that they want right now. And they are still in some denial. That's the thing. It was coming through for me that they were getting some clarity. I'm waking up, and they are, but it's not enough because it's spinning. So they're still afraid. They're still afraid to change things. And they are sending that message. They're sorry again for you because they made some this is the overall energy today, a bad decision. And a lot of that is, I feel like it could have been something that was said, but I feel like it's more about just the way they left things, leaving you just devastated and questioning everything. And they're sorry. They're not, it's here again, look, like I said, you know, and Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael really validated for me, because Archangel Michael and Gabriel are really around often. But just a validation that it's coming back here and telling us that it's spinning. And I don't need to see this. It's probably right under the deck, but we're going to stop because I saw it already in the upright. So I know that it's a spinner. It's Pluto energy. And Pluto energy is regenerative. You know, that's making really big changes. Archangel Gabriel is the herald of visions, you know. It's the angel for messages, a wake-up call. And that's the thing. We see that that's what they want. The death and rebirth energy is quite literally the Pluto energy, and what they're wanting that they're not getting their biggest wish, I want to say. This is what they're wanting here. Yeah, but it's slow moving, the change that's going on. And part of that is just whatever situation they're in. It may even be legal for some. Won't be for everybody, but it's just also afraid to change that because it feels really intense, you know. But rest assured, they know how they feel about you. The love is always here. I don't even feel like I need to say it today. They are really sorry, and they want you to pay attention to music. So I need to hurry up and get through. I want to bring in some channeled love messages, and I think I'm going to bring these through again today. This is a gift from a viewer. I want to bring in a few, and then I want to bring in mine, and then we're going to go heavy on the channeled song messages today, Twin Flames. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Look at that. The Temperance in reverse, the Six of Emotions. This King of Swords really wants you to know this. A lot of the messages they've been sending through, look how contemplative this King is here. Really thinking for a long time what they want to say to you. A long time. And the owl, by the way, is a Scorpio energy, you know, but that's the inner transformational energy. So that's some of the wake-up energy that's been coming through here because they're having it. They're holding on to the hope. They have not let go of this, but they are, look, it's like what do you call that? At the head of an orchestra, you know, leading an orchestra here. Look at all the people below. It's sort of like, funny, interesting, because that just brought in music again. But it really is, there's just a lot that they're trying to juggle in their life and in their own mind and secret world too, and in their life, like the life that they're living. It's just really clear. Conductor, is it a conductor, right? Anyway, I can't really laugh because of I think I'll start coughing if I laugh. So sorry about that. But yeah, look at that. I just realized that. It almost looks like a sheet of music as well. I think there's going to be some intense messages through music for you, but this is as well. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. You came closer than anyone. I look for you everywhere. So that was coming through really strong earlier. So that they're seeing people that are connecting them to you. I know I messed up everything. That's it for this deck. Then we're going to go into more love messages from the tarot closet. I love you unconditionally. You were the best thing in my life. I'm putting that with the Six of Cups, okay? It's interesting when I feel under the weather, my spirit guides, angels, and ancestors take care of me. You know, I feel actually quite connected and calm today. Did you notice I sent a message? So for some of you, that is the case. And that was coming through really strong of trying to send a message, like a 3D message, you know, text, SMS, email, whatever. So did you notice that? Could also be that something was booped, you know, like accidentally hitting something on social media when there's kind of stalking energy. Come to me in my dreams, I'll kiss you there. So that also came through really strong. It's some moon and reversal energy. You'll get the truth there. So some of you have already been really connected through your dreams, and if not, pay attention. I saw someone that looked like you. It felt like you were there. I look for you everywhere. Look how strong that is. Yeah, that's really the third time, divine number, that has come through today. So they saw someone in particular that made them really think of you. I think about every conversation we've ever had. It's more of this nostalgic energy here. Conversations with you were the highlight of my day. What you see online is a lie. I'm not okay. That came through really strong with the Ten of Cups. That was a message they already sent you. So that's a validation. If you're seeing all this happy go, this and that, they're telling you it's been coming through really strong that what you see, it's a lie. It's a lie. Okay. Wow. Yeah, so that's a really strong message. We have a deep soul connection. We know that they realize that, but they're sending that to you just to validate that they know. I did not expect to fall so in love with you. I want to tell you the truth. And that's it. Those are the last two. And then I'm going to bring in, some channeled song messages, and then we're going to close your reading. I'm ashamed of the way I handled things. That's in a lot of that apologetic energy here. I'm not going to bring up all the cards, but I wanted to put that here below your connection, below your roses. I'm scared to leave the life I'm in. This is a really strong message. It feels emotional to bring it through because I know that's not an easy thing to hear, but it's also really, really in alignment with your reading today. They're trying to, but they're very scared. Okay. So we're going to bring in some channeled love messages, or song messages, excuse me. And yeah, and then we're going to, I just picked up a deck here. Then we're going to close your reading. So this is where I'm starting, but this just got picked up and I have to show you this bottom card I'm hearing. It can be that songs are coming in that resonate with you, for you, with your twin, even stuff you've been hearing, but it can be songs you don't know or like. That's okay. It's about the message, you know. There's always a sentiment behind a song. There might be words, things in the song that trigger you, that you know what the message is that I don't know, which can be the case really throughout the entire reading. Maybe some of you have a unicorn tattoo. Do you know what I mean? So pay attention to your signs that I won't be privy to. There's always that sentiment again. And if you ever feel like you're sending the song, then you're sending the song, because a lot of times there's communication going on in the readings, you know, back and forth. But this wanted to show your bright shining sun would light me up your bright shining sun would light up the way before me. You were the one, made me feel I could fly, and I love you. If this is goodbye, Mark Knopfler, Emmylou Harris. Okay, so that just wanted to come through from that deck. Here we go. channeled song messages. Twin flame, channeled song. Love messages through channeled song. Through song messages, I should say. It's from me, it's to you. For your eyes, it's a way to wonder that is wise. I am here, you are there, love is our cross to bear. Love is our cross to bear, John Gorka. It's a really beautiful song. And I really recommend that you go hear it if you haven't heard it. You might have if you've been with me for a while. It's a particular artist that I'm connected to. As you know, I'm a professional musician as well. I couldn't help but ask for you to say it all again. I tried to write it down, but I could never find a pen. I'd give anything to hear you say it one more time, that the universe was made just to be seen by my eyes, sleeping at last, Saturn. Yours was the first face that I saw. I think I was blind before I met you. First day of my life, bright eyes. And love, oh love, I'll be a fool for you. I'm sure you know I don't mind. Endless love, Diana Ross. That's too many. That's too many too. I think it's just me being sloppy. Sorry about that. Those are yours. And these are yours. And just also, there's a deck here that I'm being told I need to bring in. Let me find it. Here it is. I listened to the wrong people. I cared too much what they thought. That wanted to come through. Sorry, it's love messages again, but they wanted to come through. That came through again, so here it is. Every time I close my eyes, I see your beautiful smile. Is that it? I think that's it. Hurting you hurt me even more. Okay, so those just wanted to come through. Let's bring in your last channeled song messages. Or do I feel like I need, I do feel like there's more that need to come through. Boy, they're just getting me on the rope here to say everything. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire, Johnny Cash. We just had our ring of fire solar eclipse. If you're watching this in real time, these are timeless readings, so you might not be, but that's really strongly connecting with that energy as well. You, soft and only you, lost and lonely you, strange as angels, dancing in the deepest oceans, twisting in the water. You're just like a dream, just like heaven, the cure. Because, honey, your soul can never grow old. It's evergreen. Baby, your smile's forever in my mind and memory. Thinking out loud, Ed Sheeran. Evergreen are the leaves that do not change color. So it's a love that is, and it's infinity. I love you to infinity coming through. James, what is his last name? This song just came off as I went to try to pick up the deck. Look at the stars. Look how they shine for you. Coldplay Yellow. I'm making a little bit of a mess. Times were tough. We made it through. We tasted the rough, so let's save the spoon. All the time I was hurting you. Gotta believe that I was hurting too. I was born to love you. Ray LaMontagne. There is no greater love in all the world. It's true, no greater love than what I feel for you. There is no greater love. Amy Winehouse. Rest in peace, Amy Winehouse. And yeah, there's more that want to come through. We're talking away. I don't know what I'm to say. I'll say it anyway. Today's another day to find you. Shying away, I'll be coming for your love, okay? Aha. Take on me. To you I'll give the world. Fleetwood Mac, Songbird. That's it. I think that's it. I've been afraid of changing, because I've built my life around you. Fleetwood Mac, Landslide. You'll be the prince and I'll be the princess. It's a love story, baby. Just say yes. Taylor Swift, Love Story. Touch me once and you'll know it's true. I never wanted anyone like this. Madonna, Crazy for You. Interesting songs that wanted to come through. You know, I don't think those are going to resonate for everybody, but there's something they're trying to say, because the song messages, they're just, I don't know, I feel kind of forced. There is so much a man can tell you, so much he can say. You remain my power, my pleasure, my pain, baby. Seal kiss from a rose. Like a river flows surely to the sea. Darling. So it goes, some things are meant to be. Elvis Presley, can't help falling in love. Oh yeah. Yeah, at last. The skies above are blue. My heart was wrapped up in clover the night I looked at you. At last, said a James written by Harry Warren. I think that might be the last. Is that 3 here? No, that's too many. So these are the last channeled song messages. 'Cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, Marvin Gaye. And being apart ain't easy on this love affair. Two strangers learn to fall in love again, faithfully journey. Your twin flame journey. I love you more with every breath, truly, madly, deeply. Truly, madly, deeply, Savage Garden. Beautiful twin flames, thank you so very much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed your reading as much as I enjoyed reading for you. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you liked today's video, and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. This really helps keep the channel moving, and it goes without saying, you being here means a lot to me. I love you very much, and I thank you for your support. And I look forward to seeing you at another twin flame reading. Until then, take care. Bye.